significantly better. Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be here today to offer a few words of support and bear witness as my friend Beverly Burks is sworn in as the next mayor of the great city of Clarkston, Georgia. Now, before I go any further, I want to acknowledge the presence of all elected officials and former elected officials who are here today. I don't want to start calling names because I'm bound to miss anybody, but understand that I acknowledge and respect your service. I've known Beverly for a number of years, and she embodies everything that you would want in a public servant. Vision, integrity, intelligence, determination, and compassion. In short, Beverly has a servant's heart. Now, we as practicing politicians, this is a funny game we're in. Because I remember when Beverly ran for mayor a few years ago. You remember Beverly? I remember. And at that time, I didn't know Beverly as well then as I do now. And by the time she came and asked for my support, I'd already committed to somebody else in that race. And what I remember about that episode was how Beverly reacted. That's what I remember. Not with misplaced anger, not with meaningless and childish threats, but instead with understanding, with class, with grace. And I can tell you that everyone did not, nor does not.
Very much, Pastor. Thank you. And now for our message of hope, I call up the Imam Sheikh Wazir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very honored and delighted to be here. I have known Madam Mayor, I'm calling her, I'm like, Mayor, for the last 10 years. And I have, during the campaign, met her, discussed thoroughly the agenda of the community, and also convinced and publicly endorsed her and asked a member of our community to support her. And I am honored to see that day coming to realize. The assignment I was given is to talk about hope. And I'm going to always inject to you a few words so that it's inserted in your mind, you never forget. 5 P's. The ingredient of restoring and reaching hope. 5 P's. Number 1, passion. Anything that we do, you have to have passion. Whether you're a farmer, officer, wherever you are, have passion to what you do. Number 2, patience. You got to have patience to succeed, to see the hope. You are dreaming, you got to have patience. No problem will resolve overnight. No goal will be reached overnight. It has its own due process. Have a heart and have a good patience. Number 3, remember power. The power invested in you, don't abuse it. Properly balance it and use it right. Don't undermine the power that you have. The human power in general is chaining the wild animal in zoo. Those animals will not chain themselves. Human being chained them. So that power is easy. So we got to balance the power and don't just look at your muscle and abuse it. Then you pay the price for it. Number 4, people. Be as a people. You do live with the people. You are supported by people. You are not living by yourself in this universe. You have to live with the people. You have to listen to the people. You have to work with the people. You have to help people. You are part and parcel of the people. Whether you are white, whether you are black, whether you are Hispanic, whatever you are. The Quran verse says, Ya ayyuhan nas, all people, Inna khalaqnakum min dhakari wa untha. We have created you from one source, Adam and Eve. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلًا. God said, I took the ownership, I made you nation and nationality and tribe. Why? لِتَعَارَفُوا. So that you know one another. إِنَّا أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِندَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. The best among you, those who behave right, those who have the most high. That's it, not color. So one should not have a problem with the white people. White people do not choose to be a white. What is your problem? Black person do not choose to be a black. What is your problem? A Spanish person did not choose to be a Spanish. What is your problem? God, he said, I made him. That's it. Recognize it and move on. If the preacher keep talking, I'm not preaching, so in conclusion, number 5, heart done. You have to have a heart to forgive. Don't hold this grievance on your heart. Have a heart to forgive. Or I will say number 2F. Forgive and forget. That's it. Start to do it. With that being said, the Quranic verse says, وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. Those who are forgiving people. God will raise them up. He will be climbing up. This is a good step, Madam Mayor, we're going to call you in a minute. To climb up more, to do more. You have been given a chance, you have been brought to this for a reason. It's not just occasional, it is for a reason. Every one of us has a mission on earth. You have to understand what it is. Be responsibly right. There are 3 types for people. And one is P, passive. No matter what problem, they don't do nothing. They are part of the problem. Number 2, there are people who are called them PR, emotionally responsive. They respond with emotion. They are part of major problems. They don't analyze the problem. What they do, they will harm more than they benefit. Number 3, you have to remember 2 P's. 2 R's. Responsibly responsive. Your responsibility and accordingly response. The future is bright. Inshallah, God willing, this epidemic is going to be hopefully next year will be over. But within that period of time, we have lost thousands of our people. How can we forget them? We need to admit them. Those who lost father, we need to father their children. Those who are workers, we need to fill their shoes, support their families. And togetherness, we can achieve a lot. Madam Mayor, we're going to call you. You have our full support in your mission. And I pray to Almighty God to help you, give you the wisdom you need, the courage you need, the support that you need. And I pray for our city and our country. And the incoming president also, I might not be here, I'll be traveling soon. We wish that also coming to a positive change. We wish the outgoing president well with his family, and we wish to every one of us to live in very many peace and love and integrity. And I say amen. Thank you.
I'm going to do something different. If everyone can stand for the oath. We have heard about messages of encouragement, of togetherness, of peace, of hope and community. And right now, you represent the community. So as you will stand with her as we administer this oath, I do solemnly affirm.
I solemnly affirm
That I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Georgia.
and the state of Georgia,
That I will in all respects
and I will in all respects
observe the provisions of the Charter
preserve the provisions of the Charter
and ordinances of the city of Clarkston.
and ordinances of the city of Clarkston,
And I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of mayor.
of mayor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I further swear and affirm
I further swear and affirm
to the following.
to the following.
I am not the holder
I am not the holder
of any unaccounted for
of any unaccounted for
public money
public money
due this state
due this state
of Georgia
of Georgia
or any political subdivision
of any political subdivision
or authority thereof.
or authority thereof.
I am not the holder
I am not the holder
of any office of trust
of any office of trust
under the government
under the government
of the United States,
of the United States,
any other state,
any other state,
or any foreign state,
or any foreign state,
which I am prohibited
which I am prohibited
by the laws
by the laws
of the state of Georgia
of the state of Georgia
from holding.
from holding.
I am qualified
I am qualified
to hold the office
to hold the office
of mayor
of mayor
of the city of Clarkston
of the city of Clarkston
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and the laws of Georgia.
and the laws of Georgia.
Congratulations. Who's streaming this? You gotta be able to stream her signing her oath. Who's streaming? I'm gonna mess it up. It's okay. Yes.
Now I have to, you know what, before I say something, I'm gonna let DeKalb County Commissioners, state representatives, other elected officials, city employees, family, and friends, thank you for attending or watching this Clarkston Mayor swearing-in ceremony. And while COVID-19 has changed the way we live, our interaction, and how we celebrate and gather, I want to take the opportunity to recognize my mother, Grace, my daughter, Kimberly, and my sister, Crystal. They couldn't attend, but continuously provide love and support, and I thank them for being the light in my life. And I also take a moment to remember my father, Dr. Kenny Hubman, whose memory stays close to my heart. And I'm happy to see my cousin taking this today, but my cousin Trent, to help celebrate this day with me. On December 12, 1882, the city of Clarkston officially was named by Governor Stevens to honor Colonel W.W. Clark, a director of the Georgia Railroad and Covington lawyer. And so based on our records, Clarkston began electing mayors in 1939. Since that time, Clarkston has had 19 mayoral terms. Today, we make history as a community by electing Clarkston's first woman and African-American mayor. And getting sworn in is an honor in the same year we celebrate 100 years of women's suffrage and the 55th anniversary of the Voting Rights Act. And I'm so proud to see the changes that we've been able to make on a local and a national level. Additionally, today is also another celebratory day, my birthday. And a better way of celebrating it and sharing it by doing something that I truly love, which is serving my community. And so with that, I give you gifts. The gifts of messages of encouragement, hope, peace, and togetherness. And we will do all of those things together as a community. You know, I ran before and I didn't win. But it was a way for me to prepare myself and heal myself. for what I needed to do today. And I take those lessons that I learned and use that to make sure that I am a better person, a stronger person to lead our community. Clarkston has always been known as a small town with a big heart, and we continue to be a welcoming city with residents from 50 countries across 6 continents. We will see new growth in our city with over 300 expected residents from upcoming development projects. Today, Clarkston is known where possibilities grow. And you see that with our infrastructure improvements, such as our streetscapes and our SPLOST projects. And while COVID-19 has negatively impacted our community with loss of life, economic uncertainties for our residents and businesses, as a city, we will work to stabilize our communities and provide aid and assistance. As mayor, I look forward to addressing and listening to the needs of the community, working with my council, and I emphasize making sure that I work with the council, and laying the foundation with policies to make economic improvements for our small businesses, improve the health and well-being of our residents, increase the branding of our city, increase the usage of our path from Stone Mountain to Decatur, leveraging grants to increase services, creating more engagement opportunities with our police department, and making this community a place for residents to affordably call home. To get these accomplished, we need community involvement. And I hope that you will consider serving on a committee, that you will volunteer and work remotely with nonprofits, mentor youth, support our senior citizens, keep our city clean, and participate in beautification projects. The future of Clarkston is bright, and we will achieve the changes to improve our city with a collaborative spirit. So in closing, I want to thank everyone who came today. I want to thank everyone who helped me along this journey to make this day happen. And I want to make sure that you know that I am committed to this city. And I leave with this song at the end as a reminder that life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And despite the struggles and obstacles we may face, we will find hope, encouragement, and peace. And I have the faith that we can do it together. And more importantly, I am honored that you have the faith and trust in me to elect me mayor. So thank you.